Can you imagine escaping your destiny, only to discover every step you took led you straight into it? This is not just a myth. It is the tragedy of Oedipus, and the question it leaves us with still haunts us today. Imagine a man whose fate has already been written, and yet he does everything he can to escape it. But the more he runs, the closer he walks toward it. The story of Oedipus is not just an ancient Greek myth. It is a mirror for the blind spots we carry, the denials we cling to, and the responsibilities we cannot avoid. Even after thousands of years, it still asks us the same question. Can we ever escape fate, or is our escape already part of it? Oedipus is born in Thebes, son of King Laius and Queen Jocasta. But from the very beginning, a dreadful prophecy is spoken. This child will grow up to kill his father and marry his mother. Terrified, the parents decide to abandon the infant. They pierce his feet, tie them, and leave him on a mountainside to die. But a shepherd cannot bring himself to do it. He delivers the baby to another land, Corinth. There, King Polybus and Queen Merope adopt the child. Oedipus grows up never knowing who he truly is. And so, the first attempt to escape the prophecy sets the tragedy in motion. As a young man, Oedipus hears the same prophecy again. You will kill your father and you will marry your mother. Believing Polybus and Merope are his real parents, he panics. To protect them, he decides to leave Corinth. On his journey, at a crossroads, he encounters a man in a chariot. An argument breaks out, his pride is wounded, his temper flares. Oedipus kills the man, not knowing it was Laius, his true father. He continues to Thebes. The city is trapped by a monstrous creature, the Sphinx. The Sphinx asks a riddle to every traveler, killing those who fail to answer. Her riddle is this: what walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 in the evening? Oedipus answers, a human being. As a child he crawls, as an adult he walks upright, as an old man he leans on a cane. The Sphinx is defeated. Thebes is saved. The people crown Oedipus as their new king. His reward is to marry the widowed Queen Jocasta, his own mother. And so the second part of the prophecy is fulfilled. Years later, a terrible plague strikes Thebes. Once again, Oedipus takes charge. He seeks answers from the prophet Tiresias. But Tiresias tells him, the man you seek, the source of the city's corruption, is you. Oedipus is enraged. He blames others, accuses them of conspiracy. But messages keep arriving. From Corinth, a messenger announces that Polybus is dead, but also reveals Oedipus was adopted. From Thebes, the shepherd confesses that the abandoned infant long ago was Oedipus himself. Piece by piece, the truth emerges. The man he killed on the road was his father. The woman he married is his mother. The prophecy has already come to pass. When Jocasta realizes the truth, she hangs herself. Oedipus takes the pins from her dress and blinds himself, because with open eyes he had seen nothing. He had solved the riddles of others but never his own. Now the only way forward is to accept the truth. And the truth is too painful to look at. The paradox is this: only by becoming blind does Oedipus finally see. The story of Oedipus is more than a myth. It reminds us that the truths we run from will always find their way back to us. That sometimes our eyes are open but we are blind. And only when we close them do we begin to see. And that the road we take to escape may lead us directly into the heart of what we fear. Oedipus leaves us with a question that has never lost its weight. Are we running from fate, or are we already walking its path?